I know that the other live is still going, so I wanted to see if I started a new one, will it automatically end the other one? So let me see. Let me see if it knocked the other one off. That is so weird. I don't know how to end the other one. But we're having some, definitely having some Wi-Fi issues. So I started a new live, hoping that it would knock the other one off, but it did not. So, let's see. I hate when I have like tech issues, Wi-Fi issues, and things of that nature. I do not like it. Okay, I think that the one that I just started, automatically ended the other live, so that's good. Um, Y'all, I was not even done talking. Girl, Bridget, they done did me dirty. I was not done talking, and I was not done. So let me go make sure this one's good. Okay, so what was happening is that I'm not connected. I wasn't connected to the Wi-Fi, so my phone was running off of the cellular data. Now I am connected to the Wi-Fi. And then I could not end my other live. So I was like, let me start a new one. And then let me see if this automatic or yes, lady, it wasn't you. Okay, so what happened was I wasn't connected to the cellular data, or I was connected to my data plan and not the Wi-Fi. And so I think my phone was going for too long. So it knocked me off. I'm now connected to the Wi-Fi. I'm still up in here sweating bullets. But my last live stream, I couldn't end it. So I was like, let me try to start a new one and see if that does it. So I guess we're back, you guys. What should I call this live stream? Because we're not eating lunch no more. We're having drinks. So, and then I'm still waiting for the other one to pop up on my studio. But shout out to y'all for coming right on back. Look, I was about to end this live and go clean up. I think we finna sit here for a little bit. I'm gonna plug my phone back in and all that. So, yes, okay, y'all. Yeah, we had a whole hiccup. My last live is still running. So I was like, let me start a new live and see. Okay, I think that's a good name, Bridget. Chatting with the Foodie Gang. So I had to start a new live to see if it would knock the old one off. I think it did. Cause that live stream was good. So I really didn't want to have to end that live if I didn't have to. Or I didn't want to have to delete it if I didn't have to. Okay, I think Bridget's right. We're gonna call this one "Chatting with the Foodie Gang." This is gonna be episode 56. Uh, and I'm sorry, I'm looking at my phone. I'm trying to set up all the stuff behind the scenes for the live chatting with the Foodie Gang. Chatting with the Foodie Gang. Oh, I'm putting ATL. But thank you guys so much for coming right on back. I definitely appreciate that. Cause I know I was like in mid sentence too. I be hating that like when I be saying something and it gets cut off, it made me mad. gonna get on my live stream and ask me to hide? That is crazy. And your days is numbered because there's moderators out here. Yeah, they finna get you. That's crazy. That's and you guys know what? I actually dress very modest, but I am in the ATL and I'm hot as hell. So look, y'all better be glad I don't have no booty shorts on. Cause I kind of see why people wearing booty shorts out here. It's freaking hot. Oh, let me plug my phone back in. No, I don't know. Not no Big Daddy Mac. Why do you think I know Big Daddy Mac? It's not Big Bang. Yeah. Yeah, well, I got some booty shorts on and all that. Look, y'all better leave me alone. I'm tired. I've been through a lot, and I'm done. Yeah, and you know, look, these people, these women out here now, they be doing a lot more than this. They be walking around with pasties on. You just... Look, I'm high. Y'all better leave me alone. I'm high and I'm tired. Lady said, "Wish you can take your skin off." Yes. Okay, so in the living room, I'll be sleeping on the couch and stuff like that. There's like a fan right over the couch, bro. I need to walk around with a rag so I can just wipe my face. And it's like, look, we be trying to be nice and let people cook, but we don't. Look, we all are fed up and we all are tired. Okay, right, lady? We're done. Uh, but you know what I realized? Some people just are just not gonna have anything positive to say about you, and that's because they're focused on the negatives. And that's all right. You just need to deal with different people. You know, they are still cutting that grass, bro. It's crazy. Y'all want me to take you over to the window or to the door? Yes, lady. I don't know. Maybe it's because we hit 6K. We always had a lot of trolls on this channel, but recently it's been kind of crazy. We just said these people typing on a thin line. We put my hater block is on. And it's crazy because I'm literally just sitting here drinking water and coffee, and everybody is so mad. I don't get it. And y'all know it's Bridget's birthday. Don't come up in here acting crazy on the girl's birthday. Yes, maybe that's what it is, lady. But we have created a great channel where, you know, the people that love food and love to cook can just come and talk about food. That's all we trying to do. That's all we do. We just talk about food. I'm trying to make sure that everything on this live stream is working right. It's not popping up in my studio. It's weird. The Chick-fil-A Doorbells. What, Savannah? Oh my gosh. Okay, let me make sure that this is plugged in properly. Oh, hold on, y'all. Yes, I sure am protected. I might have to go to another plug. Is that working? Plug is not working. Oh my god, we having a lot of technical difficulties today. Hold on, y'all. I gotta get a new plug for my phone. That one is not working. Let's see if this one works. Okay, I think it is charging. It's just not saying that. Yeah, the birthday girl's on it. Okay, I might have to come sit right here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to change my spot. Okay, I think we are charging. It just is not green because I think my phone is dying. Okay, y'all, we are definitely struggle streaming today. It don't make no sense either. Okay, let me rearrange. Where do y'all know what this is? Do y'all know what this is? Hey, J Honda, how you doing? Thank you so much. Yes, all is well. I'm in the ATL next door to you. We are struggle streaming today. We bring my drinks over. Oh, Honda, you owe me a recipe. And you have owed me this recipe since Alaska. That's how long you ain't paid your dues. You supposed to give me a slap your granddaddy lasagna. Oh my gosh, I'm so sick of them. Now they got a leaf blower. Hey, we don't close that door, it's hot. Now they got a leaf blower.
This is why I'm hot. Where air is coming in.
Ava, I'm hot. Ava, go out there where the fans at. Now they got, okay, they've been cutting the grass for hours, and now they got a leaf blower. Like, bro, the grass is okay. Go to a different yard. But I'm a guest, so I can't be complaining like that. I guess, but it's like, God damn. It's not even that dirty. There is AC in the house. But I feel like for us, we're not from here, so we're just gonna be hot. I don't know if it's working that well or what. Okay, so my phone says that it's charging, but it is still in the red. Does that mean that it's not charging? Or does that mean, like, what does that mean? And I have an iPhone. I am just getting irritated with this. Okay, so if something happens and my phone cuts off, y'all know why I'm having issues with the charger. Yes, it has the lightning bolt. Yes, let's get the likes up, bro. The ratio looking crazy out here. And then I didn't even pin my Cash App and PayPal to the chat because I'm having all these issues. And I feel like, okay, there is AC in the house, but I feel like it works better in the front. Whereas in the back, or like where I'm at right now in the kitchen. Okay, Bridget. Bridget said my phone is charging, so we gonna believe her. You know, it's her birthday. Let's see if I can bend this down a little bit. Yeah, I need to give me a rag. You guys have been to Alaska with me where it's like freezing cold, and now we're in somewhere where it's hot as hell. Like this channel just be going all over the US. We literally went from the extreme cold to now we're in the extreme hot. Yes, hit a like for the algorithm. Lady, I'm so happy to see you. I had just sent you a message and I was checking on you because I haven't heard from you in a while. Um, since I got to Alabama, I haven't really heard from you, so I wanted to make sure you're okay. So I'm glad to see you in the chat today. And you know, people always say that, oh, you don't know these people, they're strangers. I'm like, bro, F all that. I know these people. They are not strangers to me. We are locked in. I talk to you guys more than I talk to my own family. You know what I'm saying? So can't nobody tell me that y'all are strangers. I don't know y'all. Especially people like Drip, Freezy, Lady that we see every day. You know what I'm saying? That we're on here hours and hours a day. Y'all are not strangers to me. And we do be looking out for each other and we actually care about each other. You know, this is a virtual workplace, pretty much. And it's like, if you work somewhere for 2 years, 3 years, are you really gonna feel like your coworkers are strangers? No, you're not. You know what I'm saying? And I know some of you guys may not be content creators, but then you guys be the customers. If I work somewhere for 2 years, I see the same customers every day. They're not strangers to me. And that's why they did not like me at any of the jobs I had, because I really be talking to the customers and I really care about people. And if you come in every day talking about your wife, your kids, your family, after a while, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'll ask about your family to see how you're doing. Like, I really care about people. And most of the kitchen jobs I had, they did not like me because I was really close with the customers. Like when I be talking to people and I be asking you questions and you be asking me questions and we be sharing stuff, I take that personal. You know what I'm saying? Like the stuff that we share on some of these panel shows and some of these shows with each other, that's not stuff you share with no strangers. Now, to the trolls, y'all are a different story. You know why. To the people that I'm just meeting, we're gonna become cool too. But yeah, I don't be thinking y'all are strangers. And then Lady said, "Thank you, love. Just handling life. You know I got you, and you follow you even if you don't see me. We keep in touch, so I know your process. Thank you for sharing that with me. That's why I share mine with you, sis. Yes, and I know a lot of people think it's like oversharing and stuff like that. Look, I am a real person that's going through real life situation. And if you are too, there is nothing wrong with us sharing what we are going through. And I feel like because a lot of people don't talk and don't tell people what's going on, that could be why they have the depression. And then if you're someone that believes in God, you sharing your story could help somebody else out. Us sharing our journey that we've had with God and telling other people our testimonies could help somebody else out. But some of y'all don't want to help people out. So that's the problem too. Some of y'all are really mean out here. Right, Bridget? They're mean out here. And then I hate people that act like they've never made a mistake and they're so perfect. Everybody has made mistakes or done choices in their life that if they had an opportunity, they wouldn't do it again. Making a mistake is a part of life. A lot of people act like they're so perfect, and it's just so crazy to me. So crazy. And it's like, where is the empathy? But you know, I give you the stuff I seen on YouTube. I'm like, y'all are mean. And then Bridget said, keeping things bottled up is never good because there's a time when it's going to come out, and that's when it's an explosion. And I feel like that happened to me when I was leaving Alaska. Like, I don't keep things bottled up, and y'all know that I be talking exactly how I feel. But for other people that do, I feel like I got the explosion, and it's just not healthy. You know, like you got to be careful about keeping things bottled up. You know, like then it gets kind of crazy. I don't know why this is not showing up on here. We're gonna hope that this live stream is everything is on, it's right, but we'll see. But I definitely agree with you, Bridget. It's like that's when you see the explosion. That's when you see the person trying to hurt themselves or harm others because they have so much going on and they don't feel like they have anybody to talk to. I'm very blessed to have this platform where I feel like I can talk to you guys, and I hope you guys feel the same way too. Because not having people to talk to is just really really sucky. And then Savannah said, "Yes, I feel it's so nice to talk to people about struggles. I used to not talk to my peers about my physical issues because some peers call me old and stuff, but finding the right group has helped." I agree. And there are some bad things about the internet. That is very true. But one thing I really do like is like how we have been able to find our groups through the internet. And then I will say this also: if you're finding a bunch of bad stuff on the internet, you probably need to change your search or change what you're looking for. But it is nice because we're able to find our groups and our peers and all that stuff that work for us. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab my laptop. I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab my laptop so I can fix what's going on. Okay, so we got the laptop. Let me show you guys this mouse, or not mouse pad that I created years ago. So when I lived in Oregon, y'all know I've been a single mom for a long time. But when I lived in Oregon and I was just getting divorced, I started my own braiding business so that I could earn money. It was called Braids by Letitia. And this mouse pad might be backwards for you guys, but this is what I created on Vistaprint. It says, this is my logo that I had. It says Braids by Letitia. Might be backwards for y'all, but this is a mouse pad I created years ago. I'm gonna get some more made for Ava's Playtime, 907 Good Eats. But I just want to get my laptop out so I could fix what's going on in the studio. And I want to make sure that last live is closed. If it is still open, I'm gonna try to close it somehow. So, okay, what did I miss while I was gone? So I just want to make sure that the other live stream is off. And you know what? I really don't want to delete that live stream because it was a good live stream and I was eating some good food. So, I just had one kid. Just had one kid. This girl was telling me back in Alaska, she was like, it's so weird that you have one kid. I was like, why? You know? Just have one kid. I wanted four before I had one kid. Then I had one kid, and I was like, yeah, this might be it for me. I've had a really tough time. And when you see other people with kids, you don't think that your experience is gonna be crazy and hard, but it's really been like crazy to me. Bridget said I do too. Yeah. But I wanted a lot of kids, but then I had one, and then things just kind of went haywire. Things just went crazy, and I was like, you know what? I'm blessed to have my one kid, and I'm very thankful that I even have one kid, because there are some people who don't have any kids at all. Hey, Ivan, how are you doing? Okay, this is so weird, but it does look like the first live stream did end. I don't know why it's still saying it was open on my phone. Very weird. But yes, I am blessed to have one kid. I wanted more than to have one. I was like, whoa, this is crazy. Being pregnant looks a lot easier when other people are doing it. And then when it's your turn, it's like, whoa. But I was actually really, really sick when I was pregnant. I had this condition called hyperemesis, which is like excessive throwing up. I don't know, it was just crazy. The whole thing was just crazy. So I threw up so much, I ended up losing 50 pounds while I was pregnant. And then somebody saw me, they're like, are you okay? I said, I don't know. Because I just looked sick. I was like, I mean, can you imagine throwing up that much? It's like morning sickness, but throughout my whole pregnancy. I had to take nausea medicine before and after I would eat just to hold my food down. Man, and then I couldn't work because I was throwing up so much. No, of course I don't have an OnlyFans page. I'm talking about how I got kids or how I have a daughter, and you asking about that. I don't need to do that. Oh, and then Ivan is from Russia. Okay, okay. Let me go back into some comments. Okay, Luxury, this is a good question. As a mother, tell us about your breastfeeding journey and method of changes you faced during that period. I was very blessed to have a job that they had a breastfeeding room in the job that I had, and they would allow me to take breaks to breastfeed. I breastfed the whole way through. I refused to go buy milk to give it to my daughter, and I breastfed the whole way through. Also, I had my daughter at a water birth center, so I had midwives. They actually sent out a lactation consultant to my house to help with the breastfeeding because I was having a really tough time
It's
getting.
getting so hot in here.
Go in the living room, Ava. I was having a really tough time with breastfeeding, so I was thankful that they had sent out the lactation consultants to my house. Now, every parent is different, every situation is different. Some parents cannot breastfeed. Ava, I feel like with the door open, I'm not as hot. When the door was closed, I was really, really hot. It is cool out there. You're standing under a fan. You're good. So clearly, my daughter is still here and she's well fed. Y'all saw her. She out here. She doing good. But yes, I breastfed the whole way through. I was not paying for formula. I don't like what they put in that stuff. Tommy said, "Greetings from Slovakia." Thank you. He said, I'm just stopping by to spread some love and positivity. Also, help hit the like button so I can help with the algorithm. Have a blessed day. Oh, he hit the like button. Thank you so much. Yes, y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. Uh, oh, I don't know what language that is. Yeah, so breastfeeding is very hard though. But it is well worth it. You save a lot of money, and they have a lot of like recalls on formula. Is scary. But I have also seen some parents where they have to breastfeed due to like their body, and I'm not judging anybody. You can do whatever you choose to do. Just make sure you keep your baby healthy. That's it, you know. Breastfeeding, but for me was painful because my daughter had a lip tie and a tongue tie where she couldn't open her mouth that wide. So when I left the water birth center, we went straight to the dentist for them to fix her lip and tongue tie. Um, which one, Bridget? Which one can't you delete? uh, so they went and fixed that, but yes, it is very painful, but it gets better. It'd be so weird for me when people be like, I love you. Like, how you don't even know me like that? And I was different if we talk all the time. Okay, I can see, you know what I'm saying? Like, I love Lady, I love Bridget, I love LT, but if I never seen you before, we never talked, it is a little bit weird when people be saying that. Okay. Bridget, there's so much going on in the chat right now. Let me see. Let me see. And shout out to the moderators. Shout out to the moderators because right now YouTube got us working. Minnie's Mother's Day breastfeeding. Okay. Okay, lady. You let me know how everything's going with you, girl. You know, I'm on Instagram. I hope everything is going well with you. Stay positive. Stay prayed up. Never give up. Oh, okay. What you do when you're breastfeeding? You have a breast pump, and I'm sorry, man. This conversation might be nasty for y'all, but it is. You know, we as a ladies, we do gotta breastfeed. I would breastfeed, and I would also pump. You have to pump to get the milk out, or it will hurt. And then my insurance, I think provided, or maybe I had WIC. One of them provided a free a breast pump for me. So you have to pump and you have to breastfeed. It's a lot of work, but you got to think about all the money that you're saving. That's what I was thinking about, and it's healthier for the baby. Okay, Drip said he posted his short today, so y'all go ahead and support. Check out his channel. All right, lady. Lady, you have a good day. You know, be safe out here. Stay prayed up. But yes, you have to pump as well as breastfeed. You know what? I've had this channel for like 2 years. Nobody has ever asked me about breastfeeding before. This is the first. Oh, Drip, you me a long form video today. Okay. I am definitely a cookie person. Okay, Savannah said, are you a cookie or a brownie person? Let us know in the chat if you like cookies or brownies. Savannah, you have the best questions. I love it. Okay, Drip. Drip posted a long form video. Okay. Long form has to be over 3 minutes. And 3 minutes doesn't sound that long. But when you're editing, it can be long. Like, okay, so this video is gonna be chatting with the Foodie Gang and ATL. Yes, Bridget said these people coming out the woodworks, saying anything, and that's why it is so hard to choose. Savannah said, but I would say chocolate chip cookies are the yes, cookies or brownies. Foodie Gang, let us know. Look, duh. Luxury, you're on your last leg, and we were having a good conversation. I thought I was really helping you out, but now you talking crazy. Bridget said, I love brownies. Bridget, are you going to have a birthday cake for today? What kind of cake do you have? Look, I be hungry for real. I be thinking about everything. And freshly baked chocolate chip cookies. Oh, so good. It's so good. I think, oh, ooh, yeah, the ice cream cake, that's the best one. Did you make it? Because I know you said you could. Do you bake too? Look, no judgment here because I do not bake my own cakes. I will go to the store and buy me a cake in a heartbeat. I have not been to Publix. That's one store I haven't been to. There's a lot of restaurants out here that I've always heard about, but I haven't gone to. Oh, before we left Alabama, uh, we were downtown, or I think it was downtown, at the Greyhound station, and all the food places were closed that were around in walking distance. So we ended up using Grubhub, and we ordered Whataburger. Whataburger is good. Oh, Savannah said she got a free cake from Ingles. Okay. But you know what? I am not a baker, so I would just go to the store and buy me a cake. And I'm so tired of this person talking about this Big Daddy. Like, bro. Okay, what is the main grocery store in Atlanta? I'm sorry, I had to get through all the trolls to get to the real comments. Walmart, Fred Meyer's, and Safeway are the main stores. Are the main stores. Yeah, there's so many trolls up in here. What's going on with y'all? I had to get through all the trolls to get to the real comments. Okay, I think we're good for right now on the whole setup. I think I'm gonna turn the laptop off. Okay, so I did not expect to be doing a second live stream so close to the other one. I don't know if we're gonna do the panel show today or tomorrow, but I got some time because y'all know I'm on vacation and I'm gonna be chilling. And we have not got a sponsor of this show yet. So, y'all support the show. Hit the Cash App, the PayPal, send a super chat. But we ain't talking to you, Bridget, because we know it's your birthday. So, Bridget, keep your money, save it for your birthday. Bridget, are you going anywhere? Are you going to like dinner or anything like that? And Dennis, if it's so disgusting, how about you just get up out of here? Y'all be acting like I be holding a gun to y'all head saying, come watch my channel. Let me fix my camera. Crazy. Yeah, Savannah, they be acting crazy out here. I tell you what, it's nice having your own YouTube channel though because you don't have to put up with all this crazy stuff and you can just do what you want to do. Girl, Sheba, I'm glad you back because it's going. We got an infestation of trolls uh, talking crazy. Are you okay? Yeah, so when you build your own YouTube community, you can fill it with people that you want to fill it with. And that's the nice part about it. Like when I go on somebody's channel and I don't like how they're talking to me, you know what I do? I click off their channel and go to mine. That's it. Like that's all you can really do. You better off doing that than arguing with people. Oh, let me move this bag right here. I don't know what this is. Let me clean up a little bit. What? El Chiba said you coming to my wedding, girl? El Chiba, you better stop teasing me, girl. When you get married? And tell him I said, hey. And Serena said, do you have any more tips for subscribers? Uh, keep posting. The more you post, the better. I don't think you can go live until you're 18 years old. And if you do go live, you have to have an adult with you. If you're a minor, that's what we do for my daughter's channel. So if you're a minor, you have to have an adult in the live stream with you at all times, or your channel can get a strike. So be very careful. Be consistent and continue to post. That's all I can say. When I first started my YouTube channel, I would promote in person, but I found out that I actually got more support uh, across the world in my own state. But I would just say be consistent. Don't give up. You know, it's if I were to listen to people telling me what I can and can't do, I definitely wouldn't be here. Don't give up. Don't listen to people that have something negative to say. So I would just say keep going, be consistent, like else people said. Uh, Okay, luxury. What I need you to do, if you have questions about breastfeeding for your wife, go on YouTube and look up some how-to videos. This is not a breastfeeding channel. Okay, I'll give you a little bit of tips, but you need to look up how-to videos on how to do it. Okay, Chef Big Bang does not specialize in breastfeeding tips. I tell you a little bit, but you seem like she has a different situation. You need to go seek out some medical advice. For real. Oh, Lady heard that lady. Yeah, she was that she get married, which is crazy, considering the way she was talking. But my dad always said this: God has the ability to change anybody's heart. And see, this is why I always repeat myself because I don't know if people don't be listening or I don't know what's going on. Yes, I do have one daughter. She has a YouTube channel, Ava's Playtime. Oh, that's cute, Ava. Turn the light off in the bathroom.
Hold on.
Oh, Ava went and got dressed for the day at 4 o'clock. Finally, though. Proud of her. But yes, I do have one kid. And shout out to everybody in the building. Y'all make sure y'all tap the like button for the algorithm. Still waiting on the sponsor of the show. So come through with that membership, super chat, cash app, PayPal, and support the show so that we can continue to do what we do. You guys know we're in Atlanta. This channel started in Alaska. We literally went from the freezing cold to the hot south. So, with all that being said, support the channel. But Eltiba says she's getting married. Yes, be consistent if you want to grow your base. Don't be afraid to be yourself. Also, don't be afraid to try new stuff. During my 2 years on this channel, I do specialize in food. But if you look through my content, I have a little bit of everything. At one point, we were even doing time for tea over here on this channel where we were talking about hot topics, politics, rappers. I've also made so many different foods in my kitchen. I'll take you guys out to my backyard one day. We have breakfast. Don't be afraid to try new stuff. Because you never really know what your audience is going to like until you try new things. And make sure that you're reading your analytics or read the numbers on your shorts or your live streams so you can kind of see what does the best and then try to do more of that content. Like I know when I'm prepping in the kitchen, which I didn't even realize that would be a big thing. But y'all love my prep video, so because of that, because I know that, I try to do more prep videos when I'm at home. Yeah. Look, I got one foot out of Alaska already. Yes, I would love to move to another state, but because I do have a child and our lives are set up in Alaska, I need to make sure that when I do move, I am financially stable enough to be able to survive in another state. But yes, I was born in Alaska. I grew up there. I have lived in Oregon before. I do plan to leave Alaska one day. I don't want to live. I don't want to like be born somewhere and then pass away there. Like that to me is kind of like I don't want to live there my whole life. And I would definitely consider moving to the south. My dream job would be to be one that I could do from home. I could travel around. Like honestly, this channel would be my dream job. Like if I had 1 million subs and I just traveled around the world ate food, and then I was able to take care of Ava. Like that would be the perfect job for me. Um, I would definitely move. Well, I want to move to Colorado Springs because for Ava they have the Olympic training facility there. So I would move to Colorado just to get us closer to the Olympics because that's what she wants to do. I would be cool with moving anywhere though. Like I'm not really picky. All I need is a Wi-Fi connection and good food. I said Wi-Fi so I can talk to y'all. So I'm not really too picky. I would be okay with moving down to Atlanta, but no matter where I move to, I want to travel more. I don't know why my hair looks like this. I want to travel more in my lifetime. I feel like I don't travel enough. And then Drip said, Cheapo, pray on it. Yeah, you gotta put them prayers up for a big decision like that. So, why am I with? But yeah, I would move to Alabama, Atlanta, Colorado. I'm not really, because I know like wherever I move to, I'm going to be able to travel because I'm going to have this channel. I'm going to have Ava's Playtime. So I don't feel like I'm necessarily stuck anywhere. I would be okay with moving anywhere, honestly. Not nowhere colder than Alaska though. That's my only stipulation. I don't want to move nowhere colder than where I'm from because that don't seem like enjoyable to me. I'm tired of being cold. I know I'm hot right now, but it's like you gotta pick. You want to be hot or cold. And thank you, Lockheed, or is it Lockheed Martin? Said love the energy. Thank you so much. Chibo came and said that one thing. She said I'm getting married, and then ain't said nothing since. You don't got nothing to say to follow up with what you just said. Nothing. Okay. Look, I had all this ice in my water. It all melted. What? Behind you 40? What? I'm learning a lot about the people I be talking to. Happy birthday, G Honda. G Honda, I never would have thought you were 40 years old. Oh my gosh. I'm learning that a lot of the people that I be seeing all the time are in their 40s, and it's kind of crazy to me. Wow, G Honda, what's your secret? Oh, I know what you're going to say. It's sea moss. Carter, that is so sad that because I'm wearing sunglasses indoors, you would blame a man for that being the reason. And the problem with this is that sometimes I think if that was a woman or a man, that comment was very inappropriate and was very offensive to men. Not all men hit women, and because I'm wearing sunglasses inside, for you to assume that a man is hitting me is so wrong. And it is this is why men don't feel protected. This is why black men feel like they're constantly under attack. For you to even say a comment like that is very offensive, and I hope that you are not a man yourself. That's very nasty comment. And I don't be addressing the trolls that much, but you gonna get addressed with that. Cause it's like, men already have it hard out here. They don't feel like people are protecting them, and then for you to come out and say something like that, I ain't even talked about no man. And if I want to wear sunglasses inside, I can do that on my channel and in my life. And it is not the fault of a man. That was so foul. Y'all gotta stop this. Y'all gotta stop picking on people, talking about men. Like, come on now. Okay, let me get back on topic because that made me mad. Savannah said, yes, I will always live somewhere in the South because I do not like the cold. I went to Detroit this March and felt like was going to turn into ice. That's how I feel in Alaska. Okay. And then Drip said Honda salute. And then G Honda said this is how he says young and in shape. He said lots of sea moss and coconut water, almond milk. And he also said, why are you in Atlanta? Why are you saying it like that? Well, I'm in Atlanta because I was in Birmingham, Alabama. I learned that Alabama and Georgia are really, really close together. Hopped on a Greyhound and came to stay with my family. I'm going to be going back to Alaska around September. So I'm going to be out here for the next 2.5 weeks. And Honda, I feel like I just needed a break. I just needed a break with everything that was happening in my life. You guys know I just had surgery, a very, very serious surgery. So I just felt like I just needed a break. It was just too much going on. I'm supposed to be at home resting, but I was not able to rest in Alaska, so I came out here to get some rest. Yes, Savannah, I can tell you proud of your state. And is Savannah your real name? Or are you named after Savannah, Georgia, the state? The state and the city. But yes, Honda. Why you saying it like that? Why you in ATL? Well, I can't come to ATL, Honda. Or you mad because I ain't come see you? Which one is it? And then she said, I want to take a nap, but my daughter has school orientation today. Yeah, I heard the kiddos are going to be starting back school soon. So, how do y'all feel about that, parents? Are y'all excited that the kids are going to be going back to school? I will say it's a different experience this year because Ava is going to be homeschooled. And she was so I'm happy as hell. It's a different experience this year because Ava is homeschooled. So while everybody is waiting to go back to school, we out here chilling. Um, we out here chilling. And for homeschool, you can start it whenever you want to. You can create your own curriculum and do it when you want to. So right now, we're still on summer break. Oh, okay. So Savannah said, no, it's my fake name. My name is Kat. Oh, okay. And then El Chivo said all they do is eat all damn day. Yeah, El Chivo. You and Rashad was up in there killing that food. Okay? But it's a weird feeling because Ava's homeschooled this year. So everyone's like getting ready to go back to school and we just out here chilling. Uh, the reason I chose to homeschool Ava is because you guys know her gymnastics schedule is getting crazy. We're talking about 3 days a week, 3 hours a day. That was the summer schedule. I'm not sure what the school schedule is. And then she has competitions. Competitions are kind of nerve wracking because you gotta like mentally prepare for it, and then like the day before, the week before, and they normally have them on Saturdays and Sundays. But the day after, you don't even feel like going to school. So I was like, we have to homeschool her. This is getting crazy. It's getting out of hand. I'm spending all my day driving from place to place to place. And with her being homeschooled, it's making it easier on me as well because I don't have to worry about her going to school, her missing school days. They be tripping. Um, I can have some daytime dates now. I could, I think Ava does really well. Like when I tell her, like, hey, it's my time. So most of the time when I'm live streaming, Ava's at home. So Ava will go over there, leave me alone, come back when she's hungry. And then somebody was asking me about the social aspect of it. Look, Ava is so good at making friends. She really wants some siblings, but play dates, birthday parties, all that, just with the gymnastics people. You know, like we are like a little family. So I'm gonna reach out to them, let them know we're coming back. Um, and yeah, it was gonna. She got her gymnastics thing going on. It's taking over our lives. It's making us very, very tired. The homeschool program that we're using will also pay or reimburse me for some of the gymnastic costs. Whereas right now, I'm not getting no money back. I'm just throwing my money out the window and that's it. At least I can have the possibility of getting some of the funds back for certain stuff. They'll pay for like museums, the zoo, and so any activity that we want to do around town, they'll pay for. And at her gymnastics, there are a lot of the kids, not all of them, but some of them are homeschooled. So, I was talking to the other parents about what to do because I was just like, I feel like my day is crazy because all I'm doing is running around. I'm taking her to school, or I'm getting her ready for school, taking her to school, picking her up, going to gymnastics. We get home, we do the same thing every day. I'm like, I'm tired. Like, I kind of want a little bit of free time. And I think that for what, I'm not saying that I'm smarter than the teachers. I don't feel like I am at all. They know their stuff too. But I think what some kids need is on hands experience. Some kids learn well in front of a whiteboard. Some kids need to actually experience certain situations. They need to learn how to use money. They need to learn how to run a business. So that I can teach Ava those things. And she can learn the other stuff off the computer program. You know what I'm saying? But I think one of the things that's being left out of school is real life experience. Showing kids how to use money, how to build a business, how to have teamwork. Hey Mac, how you doing? And then because Ava has been in gymnastics or a sport, uh they teach discipline a lot. Like I feel like if we would have did a sport when we were younger, we probably wouldn't have been so bad. But because we could not afford sports and we was running the neighborhood all day and night, we was bad. We was bad. So yeah, me and Ava taking a little break. When we get back to Alaska, we're gonna get back on the ball and get her back into her little gymnastics thing, get her back into start the school up and all that stuff. And one of the things I was working on teaching Ava as well is how to make graphics off of Canva. They are not teaching that type of stuff in school. And it's because every kid is different and they have a lot of like rules and laws about what they can teach the kids. I'm showing my baby how to run a YouTube channel and how to make graphics. This is stuff that she's gonna actually need in life that can actually elevate her and get her somewhere. But I got her set up with Canva on her phone and she made her own logo and she was so proud of herself. And then Ava's Playtime was started about 3 years ago. A lot of our like the logos and the banners and all that. It's kind of in my mind it's outdated. We I made it when she was 5. So instead of me making it, I'm gonna have her make her own stuff for her own channel because she knows what kids like. I kind of just be guessing. So I'm gonna teach her how to make graphics. Uh, Teach her how to upload videos onto YouTube and show her how to run her business. And then we'll have the 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 curriculum on the computer where she would work on her math and her reading and language arts, social studies. So Ava's gonna be good. I'm not too worried about Ava. So she has that. Okay, so Okay, so we just reached 6,000 subscribers. We're gonna keep on building. We're gonna keep on growing and going. We're not gonna give up. And I like when I found out in the beginning of this year that I needed another brain surgery. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I thought about giving up. It's like it was. I felt like, well, why am I even doing this whole YouTube thing? Why am I even working this hard? Cause like, what is all this for? But then I thought, at the same time, it's like, well, if I give up now and I stop working hard and stop doing all the content creation and striving for a better life, if I give up now and something does happen and I do make it, then what? Just how I be thinking. So, they told me in January that I needed another brain surgery. It was scheduled for June. They pushed that date back into July. And honestly, when I came home, I was sad for a couple of days. I was depressed. I was very sad. And then I thought, well, I better make as much content as I can right now, so that when I go down and I gotta take some time off, I'm good. I started when I say I was cooking, I'm talking about like I think I was doing like 3 live streams a day. And then that is when I invented the Time for Tea, where we do the StreamYard lives and it's like a panel show. And I was replaying videos because I'm thinking in my mind, I'm not going to be able to cook right off the bat. I already know that I'm not going to be able to cook. So I'm going to have to lean more on these StreamYard lives. So I started doing that, but I was in my mind like I'm not gonna give up because what if I make it? And here I am. I made it. I'm good. God is good. And I would say this too. I am feeling a lot better. So I do see us getting back to cooking very, very soon. I don't know if we're gonna cook while we're in Atlanta, but when we get back to Alaska, definitely gonna be cooking with you guys. And what I started doing when I cook, I'll have like a whole. I did a pasta bar. I did a grilled cheese bar. So I've been cooking like that, where it's like it's a whole setup, so that then I don't have to cook every day. So yes, when we get back to Alaska, we're definitely gonna hop back into the cooking, the prepping, and all that stuff. Okay, all right, Victor, you done slipped up in here. If I'm goofy, then get up off my channel. Then you're goofy for being here. Look at that. I take my goofy ass on then. Y'all is crazy out here, and you better be lucky. You better be lucky that the moderators ain't here, because they wouldn't let you stay up in here that long with that comment. I don't think anybody. Well, I hope that nobody that is considered goofy has 6,000 subscribers. I hope that. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? Um, Let me be goofy and peace then. And Carlos said, "You sis, you know you love." Oh, okay, Savannah. Oh, I checked out your daughter's YouTube channel. I'll tell my 9-year-old sister about it. Yes, Ava's Playtime was actually my first YouTube channel. And then I created 907 Goodies because I was having a lot of trouble with like getting her channel monetized. There's a lot of rules on kids' YouTube channels. So I was like, let me go create 907 Goodies. 907 Goodies will pay and will help get Ava's Playtime monetized. Like we eat off of 907 goodies. Ava's Playtime is for the kids. But yes, that was my first channel. I have learned a lot since starting that.
I'm moving that because it's about to get wet.
Okay, can you put that on the counter with a napkin? Okay. Thank you, Savannah, for checking that channel out. Gina said, "Hey, I'm back. Just washed and drank enough water." Okay. Okay, Elsie would say, "I'm listening and scrolling on Instagram. My bad." No, girl, you okay? There's just a lot of trolls. It's crazy. It's crazy. But yeah, Ava's Playtime was my first YouTube channel. Still not monetized, but it's very, very close. When we get back to Alaska, her friends are gonna help us because Ava's Playtime cannot be playtime with one kid. So we need more kids. That's what we need. So, but I love her
I have
channel.
like 12,000 subscribers.
She is, and then we're at 600 watch time hours because every year it resets. So we're gonna do more live streams on that channel, and then the kids are gonna make some long form videos. That's what we need. But Vanna, go stand under that fan in there, then Ava. Close that bathroom door. Go stand under that fan. That's the only thing about being in the South. You gotta hear. Y'all heard her when we was in Alabama. And I was like, ha. Girl, we all hide. Stop coming in here. It's cooler out there. Um, but the kids made a workout video. It was so funny. Oh, I still got the glasses right here. Okay, lady. Let me put the hater blockers back on. Oh, you know why I took them off? Because I have a little bit of coffee left, and the glasses were stopping me from drinking the rest of my coffee. So I'm gonna drink this, and then I'll put the hater blockers back on. Those are not her cousins, but those are the kids that are also planning to homeschool with Ava, and they want to be YouTubers. So I was like teaching them how to be YouTubers, and of course I have the blessing of their mother. I did not just come and take some kids, but no, they want to be YouTubers, and they call me Mama Letitia, and they were like, "Can we be on your channel?" So I'm working with them on how to be YouTubers, teaching them the rules. And then Miguel, the boy, is very tech savvy. I was amazed. He's the reason why I have my stand. Because I had this selfie stick for a while, but I didn't know how to put it together. Bro, he came by and put this stand together in like a second and was telling me how to use it and all that stuff. And then in my house, I have Blink cameras. Bro, he is going to set them all up so that we can do in real life streaming similar to DDG and Kai Sanat, where they stream all day long. He knows how to do that. And so he is just a tech genius. He has ADHD and autism. He gets bullied a lot when he's in school. All of them do. And I was like, you know what? If I'm homeschooling Ava and I'm home all day because I'm on disability and I'm a YouTuber, I do not mind homeschooling other kids as well. And I'm not asking for any money from their mom. She just needed help. Like I could tell she's a kind-hearted woman, and she just needed help. And so I was working with the kids. They love me. I love them. And you know what? I like working with kids. Kids are so funny. And to think that was like my employees are some kids because of Ava's playtime. I think it's just so funny and I love it. But when we get back to Alaska, um, I'm gonna get the homeschool set back up, and if they can come back, they're more than welcome to. Um, I had a good time with them. I had a good time. They were helping me on as far as the content. These kids know a lot about YouTube. They were like, you gotta do this, you gotta do this, you gotta go to this festival. Like they know a lot. Um, the only issue with a kid's YouTube channel is that you need help from your parents. You need help from your parents because they are minors. A lot of people, or parents are busy. They gotta work and stuff like that. They don't have time to really facilitate the whole channel where I'm already doing it with Ava and I'm like sitting in her live streams so that we're good to go. So I was like, and I have no problem helping you guys. They have always wanted to be content creators, even since they were young. And I did not know that. So I have no problem helping them. And they love me, I love them. But yes, we're gonna get the homeschool started back up. I'm gonna finish what I started, and I'm not gonna let anybody like detour me from what I want to do. Because all I want to do is help people, and helping the children is what I want to do. I always said that I wanted to cook with kids. I wanted to help out the kids because they need help. They need the attention. They need the one-on-one support and the love. And so that's what I'm gonna do. And I'm gonna go back to Alaska. I know in the beginning of my travels, I was saying the hell with Alaska, but I'm gonna go back and finish what I started. Oh, I did. Okay. Lady said I just hit another one who gave you a compliment. Can you unhide them then? Cause I didn't see no compliments. I didn't see no compliments, but this is going fast. Who gave me a compliment, sis? Lady, was that in another language? Okay, lady, can you read Spanish? Because I can't. So when I see somebody talking another language, I just automatically block it. But are you saying, lady, that I should not do that and you're able to read Spanish? Because I'm not. So what I think in my mind is that they could be saying something negative about me. But it sounds like lady could read Spanish. Okay, well, lady, if you're here in the chat and somebody's speaking Spanish, I'm just gonna leave it then. And I'm gonna, I'm just gonna be the content creator. I'm gonna let you be the moderator. I'm sorry, girl. Savannah, can you speak Spanish? Okay. See, and now if y'all can speak Spanish, that helps me out. Okay, and I have another phone right here. I have another phone right here. Okay, okay. All right, lady. See, this is why I need moderators. And sometimes I do make the wrong decisions. Y'all know I'm not perfect. Because if I see you speaking another language, I automatically feel like you're talking about me. But Lady and Savannah are coming to y'all defense. And they're telling me before I block y'all to translate it on Google. Okay, that's he. I can do that. I can do that. But you know how you go out somewhere in public and you hear somebody speaking another language about you, and you can just feel them talking about you. Like no, one guy I knew he knew how to speak Spanish.
I'm with my hair.
Okay, well, that's cute. One guy knew how to speak Spanish, so when people were talking about him, he was able to translate it. And hey, how you doing? Yes, sir. Okay, I'm getting compliments in Spanish. Shout out to y'all though. Yes, Savannah said after nail salon is the worst. I always feel they talking smack. Yeah, them little Asian ladies. Yeah, I be feeling like people be talking about me. um, I have had a tough time finding good nail techs. I really have. Like some people will be like, "Oh, I have a nail lady." I be so jealous because it's like I don't know. I always have a hard time finding nail techs. They always mess. They always do a good job, and then I go back and I go back, and then they mess my nails up, and then I have to go somewhere else. So I still do not have a nail lady, and I'm just like, what is it? You know, I just can't find no one to do my nails. Or in Alaska, they charge so damn much. It's to me, it's kind of crazy. And they were like, "You want to give a tip?" No, I don't. I can barely form my nails. But yeah, I haven't been able to find a good nail person. And Drip said I am chilling out. Ain't nothing wrong with that. That's kind of what I've been doing. I woke up this morning. Because I remember yesterday I was telling y'all how I was going to try to be on time. Look, all that went out the window this morning. I said, you know what? I'm going to stop telling them my plans because my plans don't never work out anyway. uh, oh, okay. Drip said I went out today. I haven't even gone outside yet. Savon said hi. I have not gone outside, and I know that Chico really wants me to go outside. That's gonna be another live stream. I'll probably try to. I might take y'all around the neighborhood so y'all can see what it looks like. It's hot out here. See, the problem is like it gets dark here around like 7 or 8, and then that's where it cools down. So it's like, damn. You know, that's the time to go outside and walk, but then it's dark. So I gotta figure something out. And then I gotta get used to this heat. I feel like this heat be like zapping my energy. I feel like it be zapping my energy. Um, yeah. So I gotta figure something outside. But we are gonna go outside. We're gonna do all that eventually. We're gonna be here for a while, so we're gonna have time. Yes, man. That's why I have to be very careful about all of the stuff. You know, all of the stuff. And that's probably why I haven't been in a rush to take you guys outside. I probably will take you guys outside where I'm not living at. If that makes sense. You know. Hey, Dan, the breaking news man. No, I have not gone to the zoo yet. We have been inside chilling. We are finally in ATL. That's when people, when I was in Alabama, people would get on the live and be like, "Oh, what hotel are you at? What airport are you at?" Like, why would I tell you that online or on live? Like, you're asking for details about where I'm at. Do you think that's really smart? See, this is why you can't let people trap you as a content creator. Because people will get you to disclose your whole location just to get you hit up. Yeah, I definitely want to go to the zoo though. That's one of the things I do want to do. Really? You know what? When I lived in Oregon years ago, there were some days that got up to the triple digits, and I was like, "Oh, it's time for me to go. This too much for me." That's a lot. That is really really hot. Dan said, let's just say we both look hot today. Yeah, thank you, Dan, but I sure am hot. It's like, look, all my ice done melted. I gotta refill this. I gotta clean the kitchen up. But I don't mind cleaning, and like I'm staying at my cousin's house, but even sorry, y'all, my ears itching. Um, but I don't mind cleaning, and I feel like if somebody cooks for you, the least you could do is clean up. Like I don't, like that's a fair exchange for me. There is a lot of stuff going on in the world today. It's crazy. It's crazy. I feel like this is okay. Right now, it's really hot outside, but it's gonna cool down pretty soon. Let's see. Dang, it says 86 degrees, but it feels like 93. Okay. I gotta run to the bathroom. I'm gonna point y'all towards this clock. And I'll be right back. So let's point y'all towards this clock. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, y'all, I'm back. I am going to move y'all to the kitchen. I'm going to unplug this, and then we're going to go to the other charger. And then we're going to clean up the kitchen and all that good stuff. So let me put y'all over here. Get y'all plugged up. Hey, India, how are y'all doing? I love me some India. Ooh. Get y'all. Okay, we'll see how that goes. And then I'm going to clean up the kitchen. I put my shoes on. Yeah, I'm going to put some shoes on. My feet are slippery. My feet is sweating out here. Okay, hit the like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel. So, put all this food away. My cousin, oh, I almost poured that into the wrong cup. Cheers. Okay. I'm gonna put some shoes on. I'll be right back because my feet are kind of slipping on the floor because I'm hot. So I'm gonna put some shoes on. I'll be right back, you guys. Ava, I'm gonna put some shoes on. Let me know. Sit in that one. Hey, what the heck are you watching? Big baby. Okay. All right, Foodie Gang, I'm back for real this time. Okay, we are gonna clean up the kitchen. Hit the like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Of course, this is not working. Let me try to read. There we go. So now I can spin. Y'all can spin with me. Okay, here we go. Yes, we do got the air on, El Cheapo, but I feel like it may have stopped working, maybe. I feel like it may have stopped working. But I also feel like we are not from the South. So I feel like we're gonna be like a little bit dramatic. You know what I'm saying? We're not used to being hot. We're used to being cold and having the heat on. So. Yeah, that's. Think about it though. We're coming from the freaking freezing cold, and now we're in the south. So I feel like no matter what, we're gonna kind of be a little bit hot. But yeah, that's a big change. I'm just gonna make sure I take my vitamins. I need to get Ava some vitamins so we don't get sick when we go back to Alaska. Because when we go back to Alaska, it's gonna be fall, or it's gonna be getting cold out there, and winter's gonna be coming soon. So yeah, it's a big change. And you know when you travel, you got to make sure that you don't get sick because that's always a possibility. And it sucks when you get sick. But yeah, that's a big change for us. You know, we're not used to being hot like that. So I'm just gonna clean the kitchen up now. Let me turn it on a little bit. Hey, okay, I'm going back to Alaska at the beginning of September. I wasn't going back at first, NF, but that's because I was mad as hell. But I'm gonna go back to finish what I started as far as the homeschool. Yeah, I'm gonna go back and finish what I started. And then when I do leave, I want to make sure that I close my stuff out properly. So, still got the apartment in Alaska. I never gave it up. I wasn't tripping like that. We always gonna have a place to call home. But I'm going back in September. So, still got some time out here. We still in the ATL, and I don't travel that much, but that's gonna change. I'm gonna travel like El Chico does. I do plan to leave Alaska eventually. Yes, yes. This was a much needed vacation and brain break away from everybody. Yeah, I definitely plan to leave Alaska. I don't want to live there forever. I'm not gonna do too many more winters. Definitely gonna leave Alaska one day, very very soon. And now that I have this channel and this channel is doing really really well, we are gonna be able to travel more. And then, and I said, lower girl had me hella confused. You could have just told me it was a vacation. I didn't know it was a vacation. How can I tell you something I don't know? I didn't know it was a vacation. Oh, okay. Well, you can keep that in his mind because I'm moving out to the states pretty soon. I'm moving out to the states real soon. And like I said, we could travel now with this channel. It's doing way better. We don't have to be in Alaska all the time. I told him if he needed a place, I offered you our house, and he was okay with it. Okay, well as long as the hubby's cool with it, I'm cool with it too because I would never come to anybody's place without the okay. You know what I'm saying? But I definitely want to come back out to the Midwest. You guys know anything good that be here also? He is in the Midwest too. So I definitely want to come to the Midwest. I want to do more tours. You know, where I like travel around. I'm able to meet some of you guys. So, look, I love cheese. So, to me, that worked out great. I love cheese. Sometimes I feel like when I be cooking, I be putting too much cheese in my stuff, you know? But yes, I would love to come visit y'all. That's my plan. And I did not know it was a vacation. I was done when I left Alaska. Look. Oh, look. And if I know you're not crazy. And I don't even think I'm crazy. We're not crazy. We just have big hearts, big dreams, and we're ambitious. There's a difference between somebody being crazy and somebody being ambitious. Big difference. And El Chivo, if you want to fight men, you can fight men. But I don't think your new husband gonna be cool with that. But yeah, there's a difference between being ambitious and being crazy. Okay, I never thought I was crazy. I know I'm not crazy. You see all these people out here, they're crazy. But yes, NF, like the more, and also Foodiegang, the more places that y'all say y'all from, the more places I have to travel to. Well, I'm in Lake Geneva right now, but I'm planning to move to Milwaukee soon. El Chupo, you know you want to go visit JP. Now you got a reason to. Oh, sorry, y'all. It's like, oh, my chances of going international. Uh, I think that we have a good chance with this channel. I do think it'll be maybe a year or 2 years before we talk about going international. But I would love to go to Thailand. Somebody I know from the chat, Scrimbly, is moving to Japan. And he said that he would host me in Japan. And I was like, bro, I would love to go international. Yes, I remember you Sunday. I would love to go anywhere where there's food. I'm trying to go there. But yes, I would love to go international. That is definitely my dream is to be able to travel around the world, eat food. I would love to do that. And knowing somebody that's already in that country will be a lot easier to travel there because then I would have somebody that could help me. Like I would never go international. What's on my shirt? Oh, that's my thing. I would never go international and not know nobody there.
Okay, outside.
In the back? Yeah, if you want to. I don't know if there's an alarm that's gonna go off when you open that door. Oh, be careful of that little stick right there. Um, yes, so Chiba, that would be some good content. And Chiba, I know you love to travel. Girl, you want to be in my entourage? Let's do it, Foodie Gang. I definitely want to go international. Oh, thank you, Sunday. Oh, you can make Thai food. Love Thai salad. Oh, I've made one before. When I was in culinary school, I think it had like papaya in it and carrots. But I love food. I would definitely. No, I wouldn't be like in the bushes in Thailand eating bugs or anything. But I would go to the street vendors and eat from the street vendors. Yeah, I got rules though. I'm not gonna be eating no crazy animals or nothing like that. I ain't gonna be doing all that. Ava, did you like it outside? Is it hot out there?
It's just right.
Ava came back quick, but I would love to go international. And I think that if this channel, if we keep going, we could definitely get there one day. I don't see why we can't at least try. Oh, sorry, y'all. The first thing I need to do, though, is I need to get a passport before we can even talk about all that stuff. I need to get a passport. When I get a passport, we'll be better off doing all that stuff that we're talking about. So I'm gonna put this food away. Okay, I'm gonna come help you. But yes, the first thing I need to do, Foodie Gang, is I need to get a passport. But I would love to go international. Crumbly said, which is one of my subscribers, and he be in the chat all the time, and on my Facebook group on Facebook, he said he is moving to Japan, and he would host us. Maybe I think I don't want to bring some together walk either. I don't know. I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it.
I get some more.
Drink that one. Yeah, I'm close to Canada, but I've never been. I think even to go to Canada, I still need a passport. Who? Oh, the last movie I watched, Straw, with Tyler Perry, or not with Tyler Perry, but Tyler Perry produced it and made it. But the last movie I watched, Straw, it was so good. How about the Caribbean? That would be nice, especially the food. I would love to visit there. I believe Damien and Andrew are from the Virgin Islands, and they have already invited me. Oh yes, and I gotta definitely come to India as well. India is one of the biggest supporters of this channel. Definitely gotta go to India. Definitely. But see, you know what? When we start traveling, this list is gonna get so freaking big because everybody's gonna be like, "Come where I'm at," and I ain't gonna have no problem. Lady said, "Destination wedding is funny too at this point." Look, I will be cool with that too when I get to that point. I thought I was getting married, y'all. It's not gonna happen. We're a few years away. I do not know when I'm going to come to India. The first thing I need to do, hold on, I'm sweating. The first thing I need to do is get a passport before I can even sit here and say I have dates and all that. So we're just kind of talking about the future. And the future is we would like to go abroad. Yes, I do like Indian food. The place I used to work. Oh, okay. Okay, so lady's talking about a Tyler Perry movie. Okay. And it's called, what is this Tyler Perry movie called again, lady? Oh, yes, but the place I used to work in Oregon, they had an Indian station. On that station, they have dal, they have vindaloo, uh, they have basmati rice. So I do like Indian food. And don't you guys also, hold on, I'm sweating, but samosas. Aren't samosas Indian as well? But I like Indian food. But even more so than the food, I like the people that I've met from India on my social media, like on the YouTube and the Facebook. Okay, the Tyler Perry movie is called Destination Wedding. Is it on Netflix? Hey, Pig Father, how you doing? But I really like the people that I've met from India. I think they've just been some of the greatest, most supportive people. Okay, so I'm putting away the food, and then we're gonna come over here and wash all the dishes. No, I do not have a boyfriend, but I do have something going on. Uh, I do got something going on. What is Denzel Washington's new movie? What is the name of it called? What's that movie called? So I need to look for some type of bag or something. The only thing about you being in a new kitchen is that you really don't know where everything's at. So you gotta look through all the drawers. Let me just put this on the thing. And I feel bad because I cracked one of the containers. Oh, I feel so bad. But I didn't do it on purpose. I'm looking for something to put those. Okay, Spike Lee, highest to lowest. No, I haven't. I don't really watch a lot of movies. While I've been here, though, I have been watching more Netflix than I normally would. Just because my cousin has Netflix. Uh, I just been enjoying myself. But yeah, I've been watching a little bit more Netflix than normal. Whew. Okay, so I got these. I don't know what the bags are though. When I be cooking in the kitchen, I say everything, cause you never really know. You might get hungry and not feel like cooking. I found it. You guys don't know. I found that food again. I found the bags. So, I found the bags. This back door is not like locked. Let me try it one more time. Okay. So, all right. Why y'all not saying that in chat? Or is my thing not working? Oh, y'all not saying nothing. Ooh, the water at my cousin's house gets super hot. I'll say that. Say that much. Ava, can you go upstairs and give me a towel? Thank you. So when I wash dishes by hand, and yes, there's a dishwasher, but it's way too hot to even run it, and I'm used to washing by hand, I like to have a towel or something where that they can dry off when I wash dishes. Everyone wash dishes a little bit different. There is no wrong way to wash dishes per se. You just need to make sure that your dishes are getting clean. That's all. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the real only way. Make sure that they're getting clean. Make sure that you're getting clean. So, y'all make sure y'all hit the like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel, support the show also so that we can one day travel abroad. We are lucky and very blessed to be able to travel within the U.S. Um, this is something that has not happened for this channel, so I am really, really excited about it. So when Ava brings me that towel, thank you. What did you ask for, Ava? She asked for something. I don't remember. What did you ask for, Ava? Oh, you said water?
Mom, is it okay if my arm? I accidentally put my arm.
Come stand over here. Or let me just turn this.
I put my arm.
You did what? No, I just don't want you to stand on the camera by yourself because YouTube will get mad about that. You did what?
My arm and a little bit of my hair were on the skin.
You should tie your hair if you're hot. That would make you hot. Oh, it's okay.
I don't know where I think.
Go look on the table because I had some over there that I left over there. On the table by the TV. Some hair ties. And what are you saying amazing too? That I'm washing dishes? I don't mind washing dishes. And if somebody cooks for me some food, the least I could do is wash some dishes. The least I could do is wash some dishes. Woo! I'm up in here hot. And it said that it's cooling down. And I know I can't really see. Oh, there you go. That's a little bit better view right there. I can kind of see a little bit. know. I was gonna end this live, but you know what happened earlier. I don't know. I don't know how long I'm gonna be live. But lady, if you have an appointment, go ahead and go to your appointment. Girl, I'll be here. I'm gonna try to do another live today. Also, probably when I'll be eating dinner or whatever I'm gonna eat for dinner. So I don't know how long I'm gonna be live. I honestly didn't plan to be on here for this long. But I'm still here and like I don't know, lady. But even if you come back and I'm not live, I do plan to do another live later on today when I'm eating my dinner. Because the mod's leaving and you need the mods, you don't want to come back and take a break. Oh, you know what, lady? I'm not really doing too much. This is what I would normally be doing at home. And if the mods gotta go, that's okay. I'll watch the chat, do the best I can. And even if they say something crazy, I can always come back and block them later. Don't worry about me, lady. I mean, for me, this ain't even doing nothing. This is what I normally do at home. Wash dishes, cleaning up, take care of Ava. I've had some good rest while I've been here too, lady. Some good rest. It's unbelievable. Lady, I'll be alright. I'll be alright. Because I'm almost done washing dishes too. So don't worry about me, lady. Go to your appointment. Take care of yourself. This is what me and lady do. We'll always go back and forth. But lady, I love you. But lady is be looking out for me, and I appreciate that. This is what we do, though. We go back and forth like we sisters. I'm gonna tell y'all something. Can't nobody do it besides lady. Okay, anybody else? See, this is that pan right here that got the flavor cooked into it. Almost like a cast iron skillet where it's been cooked in so many times. It's that good. Lady say, yeah, well, I see you, lady. I'm almost done with washing dishes too, so I'll be able to wash the chat and all that stuff. And I don't know, lady. I feel like since we left Alaska, it seems like we've actually gotten more trolls. Weird. What? Can you hand me a napkin, please? Or, yeah, hand me a napkin.
You got water on yourself.
Oh, I know. I was washing dishes. Thank you, Eva. So, here we go. Okay. Good?
Okay.
You want all of it tied up? You want all of it tied up.
I have a high ponytail.
Like this?
A high ponytail.
With the hair hanging out? Be a little bit more descriptive. Because this is a high ponytail technically. So stop yelling at me and be more descriptive. Sorry. This might hurt a little bit. Any ones that are loose, pull them, or tight, pull them loose, okay? Okay. Here you go. If I lose. Okay. So, washing dishes. Make sure ain't no trolls in the chat. Okay, we're good. Okay. When I be washing my dishes, I be trying to make sure I get like everything off, you know? Cause I hate when you grab a dish to use it and there's like food on it already. So I just try to make sure I get everything off. Hey Mike, how are you doing? We're just over here washing dishes. We had a late breakfast for lunch, and we just over here hanging out, washing dishes. You know, hit the like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel, support the channel, whether that's by getting your membership so you can come to the exclusive Saturday members only live challenge Saturday. I said Saturday twice. You did miss lunch or breakfast for lunch, but that's okay. You can always watch it on replay, or make sure you subscribe so that you don't miss dinner. Oh, excuse me. Ooh, it's hot up in here. But yes, we had grits, cheese, eggs, some sausage, and some biscuits. Really, really tasty. And right now we're just cleaning up. Just cleaning up. Playing Tetris over here with these dishes. Y'all remember that game where it's like you had to fit the shapes in on the game? Okay. Okay, so when you guys wash dishes, do you feel like wiping the counter off is part of that? I definitely do. And I feel like if you wash dishes and you don't wipe down the counter, so in my mind, you're not finished. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you gotta wipe down the counters. For sure, for sure. And one thing I can say about me is like, I try to clean as I go so that I don't have so much to do when it's time to clean up. So yes, cleaning as you go is the key. See, I'm originally from Alaska. I grew up in Alaska. I live in Alaska. And right now I'm down here in the South. I was just telling somebody, I'm hot because I'm not used to this type of weather. I come from an extreme cold. So if y'all went to Alaska, y'all probably think y'all was freezing to death. Y'all would think y'all were freezing to death. So I feel like I'm melting to death. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not used to this kind of heat. And then, yeah, I see why people, I feel like I'm going to go get me a rag out of the closet. And I'm going to walk around with a rag so I can wipe the sweat off my face. Okay. All right, lady. Don't, focus on your appointment, girl. I'll be okay. I want you to make sure that you're okay. These trolls ain't going nowhere, girl. Take it easy. Focus on your appointment. Don't be worried about me. I'm okay now. Uh, Things are getting a lot better for me slowly but surely. But yes, we're good. I'm good, lady. I got it. And if a troll does slip through the cracks, it's okay. It's okay. I know some of y'all don't like me for I don't even know what reason. I don't know. They don't like nobody, lady, if you ask me. And have a safe appointment. I'm definitely praying for you, lady. Hoping everything goes all right. Lady, that's my girl. That's my girl right there. And she doesn't join a lot of shows or like a lot of panel shows. When we have a panel show, she does come up once in a while. And I would just say, it's an honor. It's an honor that people that do not typically go on panel shows feel comfortable enough over here at 907 Goodies to join my panels. Because they know I'm not going to be yelling at them, cursing them out, or you're not going to have to argue about your opinion. We're going to let you say your opinion, and we're going to move on. Everybody is entitled to their opinion. Some of these shows that you go on, they will try to argue with you about your opinion, and it's so irritating. They're like, well, this and that. I'm like, bro, all that noise This is my opinion. I'm gonna have my opinion, and there's nothing wrong with it. But yeah, we don't do all that when we come up on our panels. We let you talk, and whether we agree with it or not, it's your opinion. How we gonna get mad at you for your opinion? Craziness. Yeah, some of these shows be crazy. But see, the cold that you guys are talking about is not cold to me. Because, like I said, I've come from an extremely cold place. So, y'all gotta bear with me, because if y'all was in Alaska, y'all would be complaining too. Y'all be like, oh my God, it's so... Y'all probably would feel like y'all body was finna shut down. We're talking -10. We're talking 10 degrees in the middle of winter. Like, when I say it's cold, bro. So, yeah, I'm hot right now. I'm pouring sweat. Because I'm not used to the heat like that. But, would you rather be cold or hot, Foodie Gang? Let me know in the chat. Would you rather be cold or hot? Cold or hot, let me know. It's the only two options. I think this got stuck up in here, so I'm going to grab it out with this. Would you rather be cold or hot? Okay, so after you wash the dishes, you wipe down the counter, you clean the sink out. The reason why you clean the sink out is because if you don't clean the sink out now, when are you going to do it? You're probably not going to do it, which is not okay. So clean the sink out, ladies and gentlemen, after you wash the dishes. And instead of waiting a whole day to wash your dishes, try to get to them as soon as possible. The sooner you get to your dishes, the easier they'll be to clean. Once you wait for a long time, then you're dealing with caked up food. And then it's going to be really, really hard. So. I am in the ATL right now, but yes. Oh, but I'm in the ATL right now, but I'm originally from Alaska. And in Alaska, we talking -10. Some places it gets to -40. But that's in Fairbanks. I don't live in Fairbanks, but I did go there this year. Oh, so cold. But where I live at in Anchorage, it gets, I'm saying -10. When I say cold, I mean cold. So, yes, I'm hot right now, and it probably ain't that hot to some of y'all. But I come from an extremely cold place. So I'm hot as hell right now. And I'm from, ooh, Kurt. Where is that at? Where is Kurt? That sounds like the Middle East. Where is that at? I never heard that before. And I'm like surprised that I see so many people from the Middle East, Russia, and India in my chat. Like, does my content just pop up on y'all feed? That's kind of cool to me. That I'm over here in the US and people around the world can see my content. That's really cool. And I love that. Oh, Iraq, but it's differently difficult. Oh yeah, I heard it's hot up there. See, I don't know about. Yeah, I don't know. If I went to the Middle East, man, I don't know about what I would do with that heat. So that's kind of, you know, it's too hot for that. You don't even need it. You're beautiful.
Can you bottle water?
Yeah. Can you reach it? It's on top of the fridge. Oh no, I am not. I was before, but I got divorced a long, long time ago.
It was like 2 years ago.
It was longer than that, Ava.
Four.
It was when you were little.
Oh yeah, three.
So I'm gonna clean the sink out now.
It was when I was around 2 years old.
Yeah, and see, my daughter has good, great memory. But yes, I am not married now. I would like to one day get married again, though. I would be okay with that. Yes, but after this live stream, I'm gonna go sit up under the fan. Sit up under the fan, cool down. Okay, I'm gonna come back later on with dinner. I'll probably be eating some leftovers, the same thing I was eating yesterday, or I might make something else. We'll see how I feel. But I'm gonna have something for dinner. Definitely gonna have me some water. I'm about to make me a new water right now. I'm gonna soak this. See if I can soak this. Okay, what I like to do also when I'm in the kitchen, I like to make soapy water and let dishes that are caked up and dirty just soak in the water. And then when I'm cooking and I have the soapy water on, I can just rinse off my dishes and throw them in here so that they can soak while I'm still continuing to cook. Y'all, I got a whole method to what I'll be doing in the kitchen. And that's how I'm able to make large meals and still have my kitchen clean. Is because of doing things like this that help out in the long run. Okay, so I'm gonna spin y'all around, get some ice water, and get ready to end this one. I'm gonna go sit up under the fan. We've been on for a couple of hours because I was having some tech issues. So we've been on here for a minute. And right before this live stream, we have the other live stream. So we've been on here for a good little minute. I'm gonna make Ava some ice water too. It's important that you get your kids used to drinking water. Juice is cool, but you don't want to be drinking juice all day long. All that sugar. Okay, so it does stay light outside in Alaska during the summer. Like I have some live streams that I did this summer where I was barbecuing and it would be like 8 or 9 at night and it was still light outside. Go check out my most recent barbecue video and you can see how light outside it is in Alaska. And then there was other summers where I would do a live stream at the lake, the lagoon. So I have a lot of content where I went outside in Alaska to show you guys how it looks. So subscribe to the channel or check out the content. And Mike, you right about that. You better drink water. Have y'all ever met those people who are like, I don't like water? Like what? Ooh, I almost forgot to turn the water off. Ooh. I'm gonna take some of this water out. I almost forgot to turn the water off, y'all. Talking to y'all. Y'all had girl distracted. But you ever met those people who are like, I don't like what? That's so crazy to me. How do you not like water? So I'm gonna take some of this water out because I got it real full. Mix me all around. Yes, there are a lot of black people out in Atlanta in the South. And there's not that many in Alaska. We do have an Air Force and an Army. And so I feel like a lot of the black people that we have in Alaska come through the military. But there's not nearly as many black people as there is out here. And I really like that, like seeing people that look like me. You know what I'm saying? But one thing I will say about Alaska is that it's very diverse. I mean, all cultures are out there. It's very diverse. The people are really nice out in Alaska. Now, with all that being said, there is some crime out in Alaska. Oh, and then Mike said most women don't drink water in general. I drink water. But you know what? I have met a lot of women and a lot of men that don't drink water. So I do agree with your statement. And I feel like it's a lot of the younger people that don't drink water. But water is very, very important. And you can tell by how somebody's skin looks whether they drink water or not. People that eat, there's some people who can't eat a lot of sugar, and so their skin will break out. So you can kind of tell who drinks water by how their skin looks. Oh my goodness. Okay, it was so good. So my cousin made these Jamaican beef patties, and he baked them in the oven, and they were so good. I might have to make some of those. The Jamaican beef patties was real good. Do I have water right here? Oh, I already got water right here. Ava, I have water for you. Yes. And that too, you know, water is really, really good for your body. Even when I was out in Alaska and it was super, super cold, I still drink water. And then when I don't drink enough water, my body can like feel it. I can feel it in my body. I'm like, okay, I need to drink water. And then like, I know what Mike said is kind of crazy, but if it's true, if you drink a lot of water, you will have to go to the bathroom more. And then people that have like dark yellow, that's a sign of not drinking enough water. And for women, you not drinking water is really not good for your system and for your body. So I'm gonna wash this out. I'm gonna drink the rest of this, but I'm gonna wash it out. But you gotta drink water. So like those people who be drinking soda all day, better stop. Not good for your female parts to be drinking all that soda and no water. And I have my moments where I drink my soda too. I don't be going and buying cases of soda, but I will drink soda. But yes, if you're a female, you have got to drink water. So I'm gonna rinse this coffee pot out real quick. Put a napkin underneath it. Okay, y'all. I don't know about that specifically, Mike, and this is not medical advice. I'm just telling y'all from my experience. I don't know about that part, but I just feel like if you're a woman and you drink water, things will go better for your system and your body. I gotta include this is not medical advice because they're trying to get me on here. And then I know some people. I'm sorry, I'm hot. I'm about to go sit down. I know some people that were dehydrated and were about to faint. And then if like right now I'm sweating because I'm out here and it's hot. But if I'm in Alaska and I'm sweating like this, it's because I'm dehydrated. And water can help you not sweat so much. Like I said, not a doctor. Talk to your doctor about medical advice. Let me see. Okay, y'all. I'm about to hop up out of here and go sit under the fan. I will come back in a little bit with some dinner. Uh, Come back with some dinner. I'm probably gonna plan to do a panel show tomorrow to talk to y'all. You know, especially if I have a little bit of time. I really ain't doing nothing. But see y'all in the next one. Hit the like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Let me know in the comment section what your favorite food is to eat. Thank you to all the new subscribers, all the old subscribers, members, and moderators. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.